In today's lesson, we are going to work on our locomotor skills. Our I can statement is I can improve my coordination by practicing locomotor skills. And the skills we're going to work on, we are going to work on walking, jog, run, hop, march, skip, jump, leap, gallop, shuffle or slide, crab walk, and roll.
Hi Kentwood friends. Today's lesson we are going to work on locomotor skills. Locomotor skills should be something that you are familiar with from previous years of PE, but they're always worth practicing. Locomotor skills help us with coordination, they help us to be active, they help us through many different sports that we play. So a locomotor skill is a skill you use to move from one place to another. There are many different types of locomotor skills. You could even be creative and create your own ways that you would move from one way to another. But I'm going to go over the basics. The first one is walking, because if I go from one place to another, then that's a locomotor skill. So walking, you obviously can walk straight, you can walk backward, you can walk fast or slow. There is jogging or running. So jogging is a slow run. Running, obviously I can't do in the big, or on my screen here, but running would be like jogging but faster. So running and jogging are locomotor skills. Another locomotor skill you can work on is hopping. Hopping, arms are out, one foot is up, and you move from one place to another. Arms are out for balance. A lot of people get confused between hopping and jumping. So hopping is always on one foot. We might as well move to jumping. So jumping is another locomotor skill. Jumping is 2 feet. I usually teach it like a vertical jump, and I don't go anywhere, but you can use jumping to move from one place to another. So jump is off 2 feet. So jump is another locomotor skill. We have galloping. When you gallop, you're facing forward, hips pointed towards your target, lead foot, and you just move one foot until the other. I'm going to show you from the side view. So my one foot stays in front. That's galloping. Another skill, locomotor skill that's similar to galloping is shuffling or sliding. It feels the same because you're still doing one lead foot, but at this time you're moving sideways rather than in a forward direction. So your hands can go out, your hand or your hip leads the way, and that's sliding or shuffling. Another locomotor skill we can work on is leaping. Leaping is a forward jump, one foot then the other. Where hopping looks like this, leaping is like a forward movement, and I'm going to show you from the side view. So when I'm leaping forward, one foot leads the way. It's kind of like if you imagine there's a puddle when you're walking through a parking lot and you leap over it. So that's leaping. We use leaping a lot when we're kicking. Actually, a few months ago when I taught you kicking in soccer, we did a leap at the ball. Skipping, probably the most popular locomotor skill. Skipping combines walking and hopping. So it's a step and a hop, and a step and a hop. So when we do skipping, it looks like this. You swing your arms. For my friends that have a hard time with skipping, think of it like marching, and then you just kind of bounce as you march, and it kind of turns into skipping. That leads me to another, I guess I should have said this before skipping, marching. Marching is a locomotor skill, driving your knees up, and it's kind of like a walk with your knees up. And then we have crab walk. This is where I feel like we're kind of getting into creative. Crab walk is a way to move from one place to another. Your hands go on the ground, your rear end is lifted up, and you move your feet and your hands. And then there is also rolling. You would have your body on the ground. I'm not going to model this, but you're pretty much like this on the ground, and you roll from one place to another. I'll let you do that in your living room on the carpet. So those are some locomotor skills. Like I said, you can be creative and come up with others. but I want you to spend some time practicing each of those skills.
All right, friends, so I would like you to click on the next link to practice with Coach Wood. You know, I think he's a pretty entertaining guy. And so you're going to need 4 cups or 4 objects to help you set up your practice space and get moving.